"Your death is scheduled for tomorrow at 3:17 p.m., says the faceless figure on my screen. Voice distorted, but somehow familiar. Sweat beads on my forehead as I watch the YouTube video showing my empty bedroom filmed from an impossible angle. The figure points to locations in my room where personal items are hidden that no one could possibly know about. My breath catches as the camera pans to show today's newspaper on my desk. I try to click away, but my cursor freezes. The faceless figure leans toward the camera, whispering, "I've been watching you for so long. Did you enjoy the predictions so far? This final one won't disappoint." My phone buzzes with a calendar notification. Appointment, 3:17 p.m. tomorrow. I never created this reminder. My hands shake as I realize the previous predictions from this channel that only I can see have all come true. 3 weeks ago, I was mindlessly scrolling through YouTube recommendations after a long day at work. Nothing unusual about that. Just another night of algorithm-curated content to numb my brain. But then I noticed something odd. A channel called Your Name Personal among my recommendations. I figured it was a coincidence. Someone with the same name. The thumbnail showed my apartment building. Thinking it was just an eerily similar building, I clicked. The video opened with a shot of the coffee shop across from my office. "You'll spill your latte on your white shirt tomorrow morning," a distorted voice narrated as the camera zoomed in on the shop's entrance. I laughed it off. Typical clickbait using vague predictions. I closed the video, forgetting about it until the next morning when my hand slipped, sending coffee cascading down my crisp white shirt. My stomach dropped as I dabbed at the brown stain spreading across my chest. That video, it couldn't be a coincidence. When I got to my desk, I immediately searched for the channel, fingers trembling slightly. There it was. Your Name Personal, with only 2 uploads. The coffee prediction video and a new one titled The Call from Mom. I hesitated before clicking, the cursor hovering over the thumbnail showing a phone, my phone, with my distinct crack in the corner of the case. The view count showed just 1 me. The video began with my ringtone. "Your mother will call at 11:43 a.m. with news about your uncle's health scare," the same distorted voice informed me. I checked the time. 11:37 a.m. 6 minutes. I sat frozen, staring at my phone on the desk, willing it not to ring. 11:43 arrived, and my phone lit up with Mum's caller ID. "Your uncle had a minor heart attack last night." Mum's voice crackled through the speaker, exactly as the video had predicted. My office seemed to tilt around me. I mumbled appropriate responses while my mind raced. How? Was someone stalking me? Had they somehow hacked my mother's phone? After hanging up, I dove back into the mysterious channel. 3 videos now, the newest titled Broken Elevator. With shaking hands, I clicked. It showed the elevator in my building, the one I would take down for lunch in an hour. "You'll be trapped for 9 minutes, the voice said, with a new accounting intern. I slammed my laptop closed. This was beyond creepy. It was impossible. I decided to take the stairs instead, but as I approached the stairwell, a maintenance sign blocked the way. And there was Melissa from accounting, waiting by the elevator, smiling as I approached. 9 minutes and 20 seconds. That's how long we were stuck in that elevator. I counted every second, feeling sick as the prediction missed by mere moments. When I returned to my desk, I became obsessed with the channel. I checked the About page. Empty. No description, no links, no information on who ran it. I tried commenting on the videos, but the comment section was disabled. Messages sent to the channel bounced back as undeliverable. I scoured the internet for any mention of similar experiences, but found nothing. The fourth video appeared while I was searching. The replacement. It showed my boss's office with a timestamp for tomorrow. Mark will be fired. You'll be offered his position. The prediction was so specific that it had to be wrong. Mark had been with the company for 12 years. There was no way he'd be let go. I finally had a prediction I could disprove, but Mark was fired the next day. Sexual harassment claims plural. As I sat in the HR director's office being offered his position, my skin crawled with the certainty that something impossible was happening. That night, 5 new videos appeared on the channel. Each thumbnail showed a different aspect of my life, my morning routine, my weekend plans, a private conversation I'd had with my sister. I watched them all, each prediction more intimately detailed than the last. The final video of the batch showed me watching these very videos from an angle behind my head. I spun around, but my apartment was empty. The predictions were no longer just forecasting events. They were revealing things no one could know, childhood memories I'd never shared, passwords I typed while alone, private moments in my bathroom. My laptop camera was covered. My phone was off. I didn't sleep that night. How could I, knowing I was being watched by someone or something that could predict my future and access my past? I called in sick the next day and covered every screen in my apartment with towels. I unplugged my router, turned off my phone, and sat in silence, trying to make sense of it all. By evening, desperation drove me to power up my phone just to call a friend. 6 new notifications from YouTube greeted me instantly. The channel now had dozens of videos, each thumbnail more disturbing than the last. One stood out. How we're watching you. My finger hovered over it. Did I want to know? Could I afford not to know? The video showed my apartment from multiple impossible angles, including views from inside closed cabinets and from the ceiling. We're in everything electronic, the voice explained. We always have been. I had to show someone. This wasn't mass hysteria if I was the only one experiencing it. I invited my best friend over, practically begging him to come immediately. When he arrived, I pulled up the channel on my laptop. Watch this, I insisted, clicking on the most recent video. His expression remained neutral as the video played a detailed prediction about my upcoming job evaluation. Watch what? He finally asked. The video playing right now. I pointed frantically at the screen. He looked concerned. There's nothing there. It's just your YouTube homepage. I tried another device, my phone, then my tablet. Each time I could see the videos clear as day, but he saw nothing. The channel existed only for me. As if to confirm this realization, a new video uploaded in real time. No one will ever believe you. The predictions grew darker. Apartment fire next door had me evacuating at 3 a.m. when smoke filled the hallway. Car accident on Main Street showed me the exact route to avoid on my commute. The footage later matching news reports perfectly. I began following the channel's implicit warnings, recognizing they were keeping me safe while demonstrating their power. Then the video, What Sarah Really Thinks About You, appeared. Sarah, who I'd been dating for 2 months. The video showed her texting her friend about me, saying things that cut deep. Word for word what I discovered on her phone the next day when she left it unlocked on the table. I broke things off immediately. The videos were reshaping my actions, my relationships, my entire life. And the view count on each video remained exactly 1. Just me, the sole audience member for this personalized horror show. Your Break Lines was the title that made my heart stop. The thumbnail showed the underside of my car. I didn't want to watch it, but found myself clicking anyway. The faceless narrator's voice had become almost soothing in its terrible familiarity. The man who lost his job because of your promotion will cut your brake lines tonight. Take the bus tomorrow. I sat frozen, then rushed to the parking garage. I checked under my car. Everything looked normal to my untrained eye. Was the channel lying finally, testing my faith in its predictions? I decided not to risk it and called a mechanic friend to check. His voice wavered when he called back. Someone definitely tampered with your brakes. You would have crashed as soon as you hit the highway. The police questioned me for hours about who might want to harm me. If only I could tell them the truth. I had to escape, not just from the predictions, but from all technology. I withdrew cash, packed a bag, and left my phone, laptop, and all electronics behind. I took a train to my family's old cabin in the mountains. No Wi-Fi, no cell service, not even landline connectivity. Just woods, silence, and safety from the digital eyes that had been watching me. For 2 days, I felt free. On the third morning, I walked to a small town nearby for supplies. As I passed a local library, I noticed a computer sitting unattended with its screen visible through the window. My steps slowed. The browser was open to YouTube. Even from outside, I could clearly see the channel, my channel, and a new video titled, "Cabin Getaway Won't Save You." My legs gave out beneath me. Back at the cabin, I found an old TV I'd overlooked, its screen dusty from disuse. When I entered, it flicked on by itself, somehow connected to YouTube despite the lack of internet. "Your death is scheduled for tomorrow at 3:17 p.m., says the faceless figure on the screen. Voice distorted, but somehow familiar. Sweat beads on my forehead as I watch the video showing my empty bedroom, my current bedroom, filmed from an impossible angle. The figure points to locations in my room where personal items are hidden that no one could possibly know about. My breath catches as the camera pans to show today's newspaper on my desk. I try to look away, but I'm frozen. The faceless figure leans toward the camera, whispering, "I've been watching you for so long. Did you enjoy the predictions so far? This final one won't disappoint. It's 3:16 p.m. now. 1 minute until my scheduled death. I've barricaded myself in a room with no electronics, no windows, nothing but a paper and pen to record these final thoughts. The predictions have never been wrong, but they've never told me how I would die. Maybe a heart attack, an unknown gas leak, or perhaps something more violent. In my final moments, I've realized the truth. The channel was never predicting my future. It was creating it. Each video I watched locked me further into a predetermined path. My only mistake was watching that first video, allowing the channel to establish a connection. As my watch ticks to 3:17, the light bulb above me flickers, then glows blindingly bright. In the sudden darkness that follows, I see it. A new screen forming in mid-air. A channel page opening to show a terrified viewer watching a video titled, "Their Name Personal," their face illuminated by the glow of a screen that only they can see. Don't face the horrors alone. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. And if you want your nightmare seen, email it to stories@hallocroft.com.